A natural golden nectar that not only sweetens your life but also heals and nourishes your body with every nutritional rich drop. In this video, we're going to take you through a rare traditional method of harvesting honey in bulk. So don't move or those stingy honeybees gonna get you. When a bee egg hatches, it's like a beautiful miracle in action. Out pops a legless, featureless white grub that looks like a gummy worm. You know, those hexagonal wax cells in the hive are their natural, perfect design to protect larvae, store precious food, especially during scarce winters, and help maintain the hive's structure and temperature. These bees fly from flower to flower, gathering sweet nectar using their tube-like tongue from blossoms. They store this precious nectar in their honey stomach, separate from their regular stomach. Probably the bravest man on earth. Kidding. It's kind of important to prepare yourself with a beekeeper's suit, helmet, and gloves for secure honey harvesting. Using the smoke effectively calms the bees, making the inspection process both efficient and respectful of their hard work. Here, the hive tool is essential for separating frames, while the gentle bee brush helps manipulate bees without harm. One by one, each hive is carefully passed through a honey brush, separating the bees with safety and care. Using this process, the bees are expertly separated, and their nectar-filled hives are skillfully transferred into neatly arranged boxes. I really want to salute this woman for not even wearing any gear to protect herself from those stingy bees. I would never do that. Human hands have always been skillful and experienced in every task. The honey hive boxes are now transported to the factory, where they are systematically moved through the first step of processing, which is removing the top layer of the hive, gonna show you in a sec. This natural and magical goodness is packed with one of the rare benefits which is gonna change your entire healthy eating plans. So stick around, I'm gonna tell you guys in a few moments. This would be all done with the help of some common machinery. So first let them set the honeycombs and check it out. As the process begins, the machine removes the outer top layer from the both sides of honeycombs, maintaining its pure, golden honey. This is important so that we can reach directly to the honey, as it's not that easy to access because of bees' creativity. The boxes already begin to expose and release honey at some points, but the major quantity is still inside the combs, which are being deported to the further machines. One by one, each honeycomb tray is set inside the machine, so they open the closed hives to get to all of the honey the bees were hiding. Now comes the spinning machine, which will literally dry up the honeycombs and extracts every drop of honey and constantly transfers it into the collectors. I also happened to witness this rare spinner back from Turkey, which is also the second largest producer of pure honey. The spinning process extracts the last drops of honey and thoroughly cleans the hives, making them ready for reuse. Now, the mixed honey is churned a little and then passed through built-in sieves so we get the pure, golden, flawless honey. Time to clean up, as this man recollects the honeycombs for further cleaning and reuse purposes, which clearly shows the process of making that delicious honey is never ending. The honey, stored in large containers, is kept at an optimal temperature to maintain its fluidity for easy pouring. The process typically begins with an automated filling machine. The jars are fed into the machine via a conveyor belt. Each jar is aligned under a filling nozzle to get the desired and fixed amount, while the nozzles are designed to minimize spillage and waste. At the sealing station, automated arms place lids onto the jars. And everything from here on goes so smoothly. So thanks to these automations which have helped the labor community a lot. Consuming a spoonful before meals can soothe the stomach and improve digestion, thanks to its enzymes and antioxidants. So have some and stay healthy for us. You're now inside a honey spoon factory where they handpick the best honey for its amazing flavor. They don't just stop at regular spoons. They mold honey into cute spoon shapes using plastic or silicone. Each spoon gets sealed up tight with fancy film or foil, like wrapping a little gift. So you only grab, unpack, and use the honey without creating any mess. They pack them up in boxes or trays, ensuring each spoon travels safely until it reaches your kitchen. Liquid jam and biscuits create a delicious duo that's both flavorful and wholesome. The natural sweetness of jams enhances the taste of biscuits, adding a rich caramel-like depth that perfectly complements their crunchiness. Need something savory and crispy after a sweet treat? Look at these delicious sandwiches being prepared in no time. Say cheese slice? Consider it all done. Donut cakes are the ultimate versatile treat enjoyed in so many ways. They kickstart mornings perfectly with coffee or even tea, adding a sweet touch to breakfast. They're also the go-to for satisfying sweet cravings anytime. If you love cream-topped sponge cakes or thoroughly chocolate-dipped, you've got it all. I don't think we need to exaggerate anything about the chocolate dripping. It's anyone's first and pure love. Nobody's going to disagree, right? Hey buddies, welcome to the inside scenes of some bulk fruit factories. Let's see how they process and handle so much bulking. First, some good factories use common food sanitizers to clean the water and fruits from outside. Chlorine, the real MVP, Gets rid of nasty bacteria, viruses, and fungi if present on those pineapples. Sometimes they add citric acid to balance the water's pH and make the sanitizers work even better. After a good rinse, the pineapples ride the conveyor belt for a quick dry. Check out those blades. They are going to peel the pineapples like a pro. A machine pushes the tough core out of the way, and then skilled workers cut the fruit into the sizes customers want. After slicing, a little but quick bath is necessary. The conveyor belts give the fruit a gentle shake to remove extra moisture without messing up its texture. Finally, they use moderate air pressure to make sure all moisture is gone, keeping the fruit fresh and extending its shelf life. If you are curious why do they fuss so much about keeping fruit dry before packaging, it's quite obvious. Moisture isn't just about making fruit soggy, it's like opening the floodgates for trouble. It disrupts the osmotic balance within fruit tissues, starting with the breakdown of cell membranes. This loss of structural integrity makes it easier for the fruit to soften, brown, or undergo all sorts of unwanted degradations. Okay, I get it. It's a lot of science lectures for today. As the pineapple chunks got their frozen adventure, you get to see this new fluffing technique. As it moves, it fluffs and separates each chunk from the others and gives it its own uniqueness. Its continuous rotation makes sure the frozen chunks are separated from each other, preserving their own flavor. After a little sorting, the frozen pineapple are packed inside the huge cartons. Come around, you all raspberry lovers. You're going to witness the largest harvesting and freezing of raspberries you have ever seen. Using fruit harvesters like these beasts for picking berries in the fields offers significant advantages to fruit processing factories and labor. These machines promise efficiency, but demand a skilled touch. Therefore, workers undergo specialized training to navigate the complexities of this crucial job. These machines struggle with selective harvesting, and can sometimes result in picking some unripe berries as well, but with the help of the experts, no ruined berry is going to pass through. As soon as the raspberries arrive in the facilities, first, the experts carefully remove the ruined berries, and then they get a thorough rinse to get rid of any dirt or germs. After that, they go on the conveyor belt to dry off properly and are frozen right away. Here, the same separating techniques are applied to the frozen raspberries, so they do not stick to each other or make a cluster. These belts have thorough vibrators to fluff the berries all together, and look, every berry is seen as an individual pack of deliciousness. If it seems satisfying to you and that's your vibe, we can be best friends because we are dedicated to show you the bulk factory processes. Want to stick together? Come on, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to keep watching our upcoming videos. Some people still chose to go for old-school methods for some delicate tasks like picking fruit from trees, so they won't get damaged. Their struggle leads them to transport the entire fresh stock of these durian fruits towards the facilities for further processing. Skilled workers use sharp knives to carefully cut open durian fruit. As they are thoroughly cleaned again, these works beautifully collect the inner edible flesh of the fruit in separate baskets. And here, a high-tech refractometer is used to measure the fruit's sweetness to make sure it's just right to proceed. As soon as the fruit pulp freezes at the right temperature, a bunch of workers get their gloves on to chop them into equal and smaller chunks. Now the fruit chunks are going in the freezers again to get the required consistency. Have you ever tried durian chips? They are quite famous in Thailand and Malaysia. I haven't tried yet, but I would like to give them a try as I saw a few TV stars getting mad after those chips. Look at that creamy yellow batter that's going to cover the entire durian chunks. This is going to make the durian even more delicious. Some people often called it the king of fruits because of its rich custard-like texture and sweet, slightly nutty taste. A few people love it for its exotic taste, while others find it unforgettable. After a thorough drying, finally, the durian chunks are packed into small trays for easy and perfect serving. Did you ever notice how new harvesting machines are making big money for businesses? These high-tech tools are cutting down on labor costs, speeding up the harvesting process, and making sure the fruit is really high quality. They're also super accurate, which means less waste and they're better for the environment. These machines are designed to move smoothly through the fields, gently shaking the bushes to release the ripe blueberries. As the blueberries fall off, the harvester's high-speed conveyor belts collect them efficiently. Each day, these machines can pick tons of blueberries, covering a large area much faster than manual picking. This efficiency not only speeds up the harvesting process, but also ensures that the berries are collected at their peak ripeness. Such modern machines also help maintain the quality of the blueberries, ensuring that they reach consumers fresh and delicious. Now these carriers are going to take them with full responsibility and care towards the facility. So we are here in this massive, bustling factory where handling heaps of berries is an effortless breeze, made possible only by cutting-edge technology. Now, we'll let these berries get a much-needed thorough wash. Even the laziest bunch will be amazed by the incredible benefits of these purple powerhouses. These berries can supercharge brain function and memory, keeping your mind sharp and focused. These folks are donned in gloves as they expertly sort through the berries, swiftly sidelining any damaged ones. Freezing berries before packaging maintains their nutritional value, ensuring you get all the health benefits as if they were freshly picked. Every time we open the can or packet of frozen berries, we will be amazed with the quality fruit inside and thank them. Look, those bunch of experts tirelessly working and sorting these blueberries at different stages to give us the best experience. Did you know there are over 1,000 varieties of mangoes worldwide? That's right, and I know nothing about them. Just eating sweet mangoes is enough for me. These skilled workers use specialized blade cutters to carve mangoes into precise segments. Then a refreshing bath ensures that any remaining latex from the peel, which can cause irritation or allergic reactions, is thoroughly cleaned off. These cutters transform the mangoes into bite-sized pieces, ensuring you get the full enjoyment of every juicy morsel without any hassle. This conveyor belt is equipped with vibrations, and there's a solid reason behind it. It ensures that any lingering water droplets that are left behind are completely dried off, while the continuous shaking keeps them separated from each other. Now they are being flash frozen in giant freezers to lock in all that incredible freshness. As they are carefully packaged into large boxes, workers keep an eagle eye, ensuring each box is filled to perfection. Only high-quality peaches are selected for their cut in factories. Precisely, their superior quality means better preservation. So, in this esteemed factory, things get started by removing the tough pit from inside the peaches. Razor-sharp, precision blades skillfully transform these peaches into perfectly sized, small, juicy pieces. Ever wonder why cans are the top choice for preserving peaches? The canning process seals those juicy peaches in an airtight environment, shielding them from pesky, unwanted contaminants. This airtight seal is a game changer, extending the shelf life of peaches to even years without spoilage. While some of the peaches are chopped into tiny bits and flash frozen to keep them fresh throughout their usage. The vibrations incorporated in freezing help expose more surface area to the cold air, leading to quicker freezing. Also, it keeps the chunks separated from each other. As I'm keep on telling this thing, you must take an idea how important it is. Did you know that bananas are fantastic for reducing and preventing muscle cramps and spasms? So if you're hitting the gym or just dealing with those pesky nighttime leg cramps, grabbing a banana can be your secret weapon. Even if it's in the form of banana chips, it's super delicious. Now, the cantaloupe is being expertly peeled by this skilled worker, with every bit of skin carefully removed. With about 90% water content, cantaloupe is an incredibly hydrating fruit, perfect for keeping you refreshed on a hot day. Moreover, it is a fantastic pick if you want to drop weight as well. First, these papayas get a thorough wash, scrubbing off every bit of dirt. Once revealing that luscious fruit inside, the seeds are expertly removed, and with a few swift cuts, the papayas are transformed into perfect bite-sized pieces. I hope you've enjoyed this video containing dozens of fruits getting bathed, peeled, sorted, and frozen right away. It's all so satisfying, no matter if you like these fruits or not, as some people might be allergic to them, but you will agree that watching anything in so much bulk quantity always gives a positive vibe. I'm sure you're just as curious as I am about how those ready meals we pick up at the store are made in factories. Yes, these massive factories buzz with non-stop energy, churning out thousands of meals in mere minutes. It all kicks off with pots filled with just the right amount of top-notch rice. As the water gets added, the pots are sealed up tight, letting the rice soak up the moisture and settle perfectly. Once it's the right time for cooking, the machines gently but firmly hold those pots, turn them upside down to drain off the water using sieves. Now the fresh water is being added in these pots to cook the rice up to perfect temperature and consistency. A robotic arm snaps the steamer's lid into place, and then these steam cookers roll out, getting seals attached to each pot as they go. Precise temperatures keep things from going messed up, avoiding any overcooking or undercooking, of course. When the rice is perfectly cooked, robotic arms step in again. They carefully transfer the pots onto rolling iron rods that guide them along the conveyor belt. It's all automated here, with no human hands involved in the cooking process. That is pretty cool, right? Rice is cooked and all set to pour into the trays, so let them fill the hopper first. After rice, crispy chicken pieces are added into the trays to complete the meal box, along with pouring the sauces. Hey, it's not just one sort of meal boxes are being prepped. You will see the meal boxes filled with veggies and irresistible gravy. Boxes are filled, so before sealing the meal boxes, they are going to freeze these trays so they will remain fresh, flavorful, and preserved until you hit the store shelf and grab your favorite meal tray. As these trays glide along the conveyor belt to the sealing station, who wants to deal with anything less than 100% hygienic? That's why this sealing station is spotless, with super strict cleaning routines to keep every seal perfect and free from any contaminants. Now these meal trays are all decked out in their perfect wrap and sealed tight, of course. After sealing, the trays roll over to the labeling station, where they get tagged with all the key details like brand name, ingredients, and expiry dates. Once these boxes are packed to perfection, this last stop ensures each box is tightly sealed and ready to roll out. I am sure that my fitness enthusiasts are eager to witness how their daily salad trays are crafted in factories. Pile on a generous serving of fresh green veggies, keeping everything perfectly separated. So tender grilled meat slices are added too. That will take the game to the next level. And since healthy eats can't skip eggs, they're added too. These machines portion out spaghettis into these trays, giving each one just the perfect quantity. Then, the trays cruise down the conveyor belt to the sauce station. Here, machines drizzle a rich tomato-based sauce all over spaghetti, making sure each tray gets a big splash. Before we get into how your favorite crunchy banana chips are made, check out how these workers are sorting them to make sure every banana stays top-notch. When the bananas roll in on conveyor belts, they are peeled efficiently without damaging that delicate, crucial part. Why go for green bananas instead of ripe ones? If this ever clicks for you, it's pretty straightforward. Unripe bananas have a firmer texture and less sugar, which gives the chips that perfect crunch. Now these peeled bananas get sliced into thin, even pieces by these incredible slicing machines. After a wash bath, these slices are checked to make sure it's just the right thickness. The hot oil makes them crunchy and delicious, and of course, the crew rocks face masks and gloves to stay safe. The chips hit another conveyor belt to drain off excess oil and dry out, making them extra crispy. Once dried, the chips get seasoned with their tasty signature flavors, ensuring every chip is perfectly seasoned. Of course, any overcooked chips are sorted out to keep your snack game strong. Finally, the chips get sorted into perfect portions by this huge, high-tech portioning machine. This fascinating machine makes sure every packet has just the right amount of chips. After savoring those hearty meals, don't you think it's time for something sweet to wrap things up? The filling we all love with every crunchy bite. First, some secret ingredients mix up in this huge machine, where sugar, coconut, and creamy butter team up to create that unbeatable flavor. Once the thick mixture is ready, it gets sliced into perfect pieces by these high-tech blades. It's time for the real treat. These bars are about to take a dip in a rich, flowing chocolate waterfall. And of course, it's crucial to take notes to make sure everything's on point. The chocolate coats each bar just perfectly, giving it that glossy, mouth-watering finish. We just can't get over it. This is exactly where they get their irresistible chocolatey vibe. So after their chocolatey bath, they glide through a drying tunnel where some cool air helps the chocolate set, creating a crispy, delicious shell. The chill time helps them set just perfect, giving them a flawless finish. It's crucial to keep tabs on the temperature as it makes sure to prevent any melting or uneven coating, so every bite stays deliciously consistent. Once they're spot on, the bars are carefully sealed and packed. Each one is placed in its box, all set to hit the shelves and bring that sweet satisfaction.